Good morning children. How are you? I hope you are fine. My name is M. Swapna, Bioscience CRT from KGBB Illantakunta. Today I am going to teach 7th class science first lesson food components. Children, in the previous class you have studied about our food ingredients, different methods of preparing food, preservation of food. Isn't it? Yes. In this lesson, you will learn about the food components. What are roughages? How is water useful to our body? How to maintain balanced diet, etc. Let us try to answer these questions and learn more about food components. Okay, children? Our lesson name is food components. Do you know, children, how do we get energy? From food. We should eat food because food supplies the energy we need to do many tasks in our day-to-day activities. If we do not get food, we will become very weak and the resistive power of our body decreases very much. The energy resources in our body will also be exhausted. There will be a danger to our life. So, we need food for energy. The food items that we eat are made up of so many ingredients. These ingredients are obtained naturally, either plants or animals. These ingredients, they have something important essential for our body. You are drinking milk. Why? Because you know that milk has got something which is good for your body. We are going to explore what is that something in this lesson. Our body needs special substances called nutrients. There are 5 nutrients are there: carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals. These are essential for the growth and development of our body. What is this, children? Yes, this is Parle-G biscuit packet. Do you like this? This is packet food item. Observe this, children. There is a table. This is the nutritional information of this packet. In this biscuit packet have energy, protein, carbohydrate, of which sugars, fat, saturated fat, trans fat. Energy 454 kilocalories, proteins 7 grams, carbohydrate 77.3 gram, of which sugars 25 gram, fat 13 gram, saturated fat 6 gram, trans fat 0 gram. Not only in this biscuit packet, but also every food packet items also contain essential components. Water and roughages are other essential components of the food that we eat. Different foods have different nutritions. Therefore, we should eat a variety of foods so that our body gets each type of nutrient. Let us learn more about these essential components of food. Carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are energy-giving nutrients to our body. Carbohydrates are needed by our body to get energy. That's why they are called as energy-giving nutrients. Food made from cereals are rich in carbohydrates. Sources of carbohydrates are rice, wheat, banana, bread, and sweet potato. Proteins. Proteins are body-building nutrients. They help in growth. They also help in repairing the tissues of the body. All our body parts are made up of proteins. Proteins help in growth and repair tissues. Hence, they are called proteins. Sources of proteins are all pulses, meat, egg, fish and soya bean are rich in proteins. Fats. Fats give more energy than carbohydrates. Fats also help to keep our body warm. However, we should take fats in very small quantities. Fats in moderate quantity are essential to the body. Fats provide energy and warmth to our body. Accumulation of fat in our body can lead to a condition called obesity. However, excess of fat consumption should be avoided as it to obesity and heart diseases. Sources of fats are curd, ghee, oil, and cheese. Vitamins. Vitamins are protective nutrients. Vitamins keep our body fit and help it to resist diseases. Vitamins are group of nutrients necessary for growth. They keep the body healthy and help to fight health diseases. They are required in small quantities. Some important vitamins needed by the body are vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, and vitamin K. Sources of vitamins are fresh fruits and vegetables. Minerals. Minerals help our body to grow well and develop properly. Minerals are needed by our body to perform different functions. Minerals are required by the body in small quantities. It makes bones and teeth strong. It keeps the nerves and muscles working. It also plays a role in keeping the heart healthy. Iron, iodine, and calcium are some minerals required by our body. The sources of minerals are milk, green leafy vegetables, and fresh fruits. Water. Water is an essential component required by our body. It supplies a vital nutrient to the life of every cell. It keeps our body hydrated. It regulates our internal body temperature through sweating and respiration. Water helps the food to move easily in the digestive tract. So, we must drink plenty of water. Most of the fruits and vegetables also contain water like watermelon, cucumber, tomato. Every day humans must consume certain amount of water to survive. About 70% of our body consists of water. It forms saliva. It helps in flushing waste from our body through urine. It lubricates joints. Role of water in digestive system. To understand this concept, we perform one activity. Take a piece of sponge and try to move it in a pipe. It moves with some difficulty. Remove the sponge from the pipe, dip it in water and try to move it again in the pipe. Now what we observe? The sponge moves freely. Water is food and it also helps the food to move easily in the digestive tract. So water helps in many other processes in our body as well. Children, see this activity. In this activity, we need sponge, pipe, water. In this activity, imagine children, sponge is food, pipe is esophagus. Now, take a piece of sponge and try to move it in the pipe. Is it move, children? No. The sponge move some difficult. Now, remove the sponge, dip it in water and try to move again in the pipe. What happened, children? The sponge move very easily. So, water is food and it also helps the food to move easily in the digestive tract. Hence, we must drink plenty of water. I hope you understood this topic. Meet you tomorrow with another topic. Thank you, children.